Guess who's back?
We are.
We back, baby.
We're back.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Don't come around.
Can't you see how different we are? I'm over here giving them Mama Said Knock You Out LL. What you singing?
Oh.
You ain't know the song. Okay. Listen. Hey, guys. It is your favorite couple, I hope.
I hope.
Pastor Shy.
Or at least one of your favorite couples.
At least one. Pastor Shy, my
and
beautiful
Pastor
wife.
Rebecca.
And together, we are Marriage is Dope. I know it's been a while. Man, it's been a while, baby.
It has, but you know, so much has been going on, and we'll share with that all with you later on. But we are glad. I'm glad. Are you glad? I'm glad to be back to this podcast, video cast, show, however you watch it. Yeah, however you're viewing us, right? I'm glad to be back to this because what I've realized is that it's necessary for us to always be building our marriages.
Absolutely.
And so this is something we love to do together.
We do.
You know, you have your own podcast, Can We Talk? Just in case.
Can we talk?
And I don't have anything. I'm going to have to give me something.
And I even had the guys on the last podcast.
You sure did.
Yeah, we doing the doggone thing.
Yes, but you know, but now this is our thing.
This is ours.
You and me. We can be
You be showing our age.
forever.
We be showing our age. I was thinking reunited in the field. So, listen, before we get started, right?
All right, let's get serious. Now that we've had that good time, we had to get it out.
Let's get serious. We had to. But listen, do us a favor real quick. Please, would you help us get the word out?
Yes.
Share this.
Yes.
Like this.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I saw something now where you can, in your comment section, put @followers.
Or at highlights, right.
Listen,
and it just invites everyone on your friend list to join. And then don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us, right? So that you get those notifications every time a new episode drops, or if we drop something online or on any of our social media platforms, you won't miss it.
You won't miss it.
And then listen, even though this is Dope Marriage, Marriage is Dope, this is actually information that is vital to any relationship. So don't think that you can only send this to your married couples, or you can only watch us if you're married.
Send it to your married couples.
They do need it. You know,
they need it.
You know,
God
put them
knows
as a top.
they need it.
You know, but you know, anyone. You could be engaged. You could be separated. You could be divorced. You could be single. You could be a widow even. This is still things that you can carry, principles that we're always talking about and sharing that can carry you through all of your relationships.
Anyone.
You know, so.
No, thank you for sharing that, right? So again, thank you guys. We're glad to be back.
Yes.
And so we're gonna let's talk about some things, right? It's been a while.
All right. So
I'm remixing. Can we talk? See both podcasts. They see how they flow together. See how they flow. You saw I did that. So listen. Over these past, I don't know, it's been about a year, I guess, since we've done this.
Yes.
You know, like she said, a lot has happened. And when it comes to relationships, right, there's so many things that we could talk about. There's so many things that we have talked about. But we've noticed, man, that it still seems like so many marriages are still falling apart. Yeah. Right? I don't know if you're dealing with any issues in your relationship, in your marriage, but we want you to know it's not just you.
Right, exactly.
It's not just you.
And it's not, I don't know if you are, it's because we know you are, right? And they're not always big things, you know. Sometimes we think, well, you know, I'm not dealing with adultery or anything like that. But there can be little foxes that spoil the vine, right? That cause disruptions in the things that we're going to be talking about. And so those are the things we want to talk about. We want to put it out there. We want to discuss. We want to give you principles, right, to help you overcome. We want you to know that there is a better day ahead.
And actually, listen. So that you understand, because we didn't tell them, you know, we've been married now, 32 years?
Yes,
Good God
32 and a half.
32
Gonna be
and
like little kids, you know, like I'm 9 and a half. 32 and a half years we've been married.
What some of you guys don't know is that very often, she be getting on my nerves. I'm just,
No, you didn't.
It's so hard. It's hard out in these streets. But you
No,
know
you
what?
didn't.
You know
I
what?
thought you would say, but very often over these 32 years, I found that,
Nah.
I have fallen in love with her
See, we
over
get
and
all that.
over
We get all
again.
that. No, we get all that. But you know what? See, sometimes if we're not careful, people think that we don't have issues.
Right. Oh,
Right?
yes. And that is
And they'll
true.
look at us like, well, y'all don't have no problems. No, listen, we're not about to fall apart. We're gonna be honest.
Right. Because now the next thing will be a rumor. Couple
Man,
podcast
did you watch
couple.
Marriage is Dope? They about to get a divorce. Now we're good. But it doesn't mean that we don't have to continue to work on our relationship.
That is
right?
true. And that is so true at every level. No matter if you've been married 2 years, 12 years, 32 years, 52 years, there's always some area in which you can grow in your marriage.
And so when it comes to marriage, right, if you followed us, you know that for this beautiful woman and myself, there's really no subject that's off the limits.
Yeah.
Right? We talk about everything.
Yeah. Me by default.
Yeah.
Because he talks about everything.
Well, hey,
and by default, it makes me. But I love that. My husband is very transparent about himself. He's transparent about his past experiences. And it's made me that way as well. And because it has made me that way, guess what? It helps us as a couple. So yeah, there is nothing off limits. Nothing that we won't discuss. Nothing that we won't bring up and talk about. And I do this a little ahead of time. That's why when you visit our website, when you visit our social media platforms, you can drop in the comments future topics that you would like us to talk about.
Let us know.
You can drop in questions and let us know because we will talk about it all.
And the reason why, right, speaking of talking about it all, is because if you were like us, right, and especially growing up in church, right, and when I say growing up in church, I mean from the time we were married, it was amazing the subjects that we wouldn't talk about.
Right.
And especially not in church.
Right. Exactly.
And what's crazy is that we didn't talk about it, but everybody wanted it.
Right.
Right.
They wanted to know.
They wanted to know, right?
They were like Marvin Gaye, what's going on?
What's going on, right? And so, like, one of the subjects that's taboo is money. Right?
Honey.
Anybody got some money problems? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? We often say that there are some areas that are big areas in marriages, right? And if there is any trouble in these areas, it can cause marriages to really go down a bad path. Money is a major one of them.
Listen,
money. And in today's society, even, we have this thing that has been pushed out there that, it's some he money and some she money.
Listen.
And so then it keeps us even separated even the more as a married couple talking about our finances.
Listen, you just made me think, baby, because not only do we see money issues in marriage, we see people dealing with money issues in dating, right? I mean, y'all remember the young lady who went viral.
Right, she did. She went viral because he took her to the Cheesecake Factory on a first date.
Yeah.
And that became a huge thing.
Man.
And it's still a huge thing.
Yeah.
Do you know the number of things I see like, what would happen if you showed up to, some guy's house that's dating and he made spaghetti? I would eat the spaghetti.
I got one for you. Somebody just posted something and said, if a guy's car is 5 years old, he's broke. Really?
No, if a guy's car is 5 years old,
tell him
he don't have a car payment, baby.
Oh, watch out now. Watch out. You heard, right? So money has become such a big topic in relationships. And many marriages, there's a large number of marriages, they didn't separate or divorce because of infidelity. They did it because of financial issues.
Yes, exactly. Many couples, see money in their younger age. They don't really think about it, right? Like I can think about when we got married. We got married very young, okay? 32 years, it does mean we got married very young.
Well, for some people that don't know, we were 19 and 20.
Yes.
Praise the Lord. Let that seminate. Let that
Okay.
simmer. I'm sorry. Seminate. Let that
Yes.
simmer. Okay.
So yeah, we were young. I thought you were
Yeah.
going to add more to it.
Oh,
That's
no,
why
no,
I was
okay,
bracing.
okay.
I
You
thought he was going to
bracing
let you all know that
Not
I
yet.
was the 20-year-old
Oh,
and
no. I
he
won't
was the
put you on Front Street like that. I know better. I
Because
wasn't going
usually
Nah,
he tries to say I was a
nope,
cougar.
nope. I mean, you were, but I don't put you out there like that.
Okay.
But since you did, you know,
But when we
she
were
was a
in our
man eater.
20s,
Watch
you
out,
know,
boy.
we didn't really pay attention to our finances.
No, we won't.
You know, it was just like living day to day, paycheck to paycheck.
We was living off love.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
We ain't had no couch. We ain't had no bed.
Yes.
We ain't have no nothing. We had a TV this big,
Yes.
but we was in love.
We were in love.
Because when you're young, you can live off love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. But now,
Listen.
32 years in.
32 years. Listen, 10 years
we
in.
need to talk about the finances. We need to have good conversations, in-depth conversations
'cause let me
about
tell
the
you something.
finances.
When you young, you sexy just because you in the room together.
Right.
You don't need to eat nothing. Girl, boy, all I need is your love.
Right.
But when you get older, how many of you guys 30 and over have found out that there's nothing sexy about starving?
It sure isn't. It's not cute at all. There is nothing
Nothing.
that is like gives me goosebumps, like wondering if the light bill is gonna
Watch out there. You know what I'm saying? Can't make the car payment, but let's make some love. Nah, what we gonna do. But I've also found that I don't care how he looks. So you know what I found out?
Go
You
ahead.
tell me about that. When you young, what's sexy about a man are his hair, his eyes, his body shape. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But isn't it amazing how sexy a man becomes when you get older, not based on how he looks, but based on what he has?
You know what? It's the truth.
Is it the truth?
It's the truth. And it works both ways.
Come on now.
It works both
And
ways.
if you don't believe that, just look at Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm just saying, I mean, you know, I'm just, come on now.
Beauty
Don't
is
leave
in
me
the
out there by
eyes of
myself.
the
Don't leave me.
beholder.
Oh, come on
I
now.
don't know.
Come
I
on
mean,
now. Come on
listen.
now. Okay.
But yeah, Jay-Z is a whole lot more attractive because he got billions behind his name.
And who's the girl that used to date Justin Bieber? What's her name? Selena Gomez? You should see the guy she about to marry. I knew he had money when I saw him. I said, that dude got to have some dough. He got that. I'm just
Does
saying.
he? I don't follow the
Yes,
current.
he does. Yeah.
Oh, he does? Oh,
So
okay.
what we're saying is that money, right, is one of the things that we don't mind talking about because we need to talk about it because it's one of those things that can tear up your marriage.
Yeah.
Right?
And another thing about money, sometimes not only in the church did we not always talk about money issues, financial issues, but even culturally because we had a lack of it.
Yeah.
The resources just weren't there.
You're
So
right.
therefore we weren't focused on money. We weren't taught financial principles,
Absolutely.
right? And then that carries on in our later life.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. And so how you handle money, that's a whole nother topic.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Because it's not just about what you have, it's about how do you handle it.
How do you manage
and who's
it?
doing the handling.
That's correct.
Right? You know how many couples get in fights because of one person mismanaging the money?
Oh, absolutely, I do. You know, in our marriage, I mean, since we're on this,
Since we're on this, we
might as well just ride
might as
it
well
out.
take the ride.
Just might
take
as
the
well
ride.
ride it
Somebody
out.
enjoying this.
Yes. So like,
And then somebody slapped somebody because they had money. Okay, I'm just kidding. You ain't slapped
Don't
nobody.
slap.
Go slap.
But in our marriage, I think about our marriage, right? We both work, right?
We do.
And
we both work
we have
2 jobs.
and we have, you know, over time, we have developed other streams of income, right? But the thing is that I generally handle the finances of the home.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when the last time you've looked at the bank statement. You have full access to it.
As long as the lights are on and everything is working, everything is working.
Right. But you know, you have full access.
I do.
But I generally handle
You pay the bill.
the finances for our home. But at the same time, you have the say to say, come in and say, okay, we're not going to do this anymore.
So good.
You know,
I like what you just said.
You know, because I mean, I look at, you know, let's share it. You know, like over the last year, we have been working very, very hard to come out of credit card debt.
Yeah.
Right. And so it, you know, even though I could have said, well, you don't see the finances, you know, you ain't looked at the account. You don't know how we have to manage all of our bills and have the
Mm-hmm.
things, when you spoke, because we are a married couple,
Well,
because we are unified in that area, you were able to come in and say, okay, this, I don't know everything, but what I do
but
know is
I
that
gotta
we
add
have
something
this
though.
goal. Mhm.
I gotta add something. Now, another reason why I have a say is because what I bring to the table.
Mhm.
You can't bring nothing in the house and then want to be the man over the house. Am I talking right?
You talking
I said,
right.
am I talking
You
right?
talking right.
So while I appreciate the fact that you've never been that way now, let's
Mhm.
be straight. No matter what we had, we always had it together.
Right.
And you always gave me the ability to have direction. But then that's
Right.
another thing.
And it
I had to
doesn't-
have direction.
You had to have direction.
Yeah.
And I want to make this clear, right? Because this can sometimes be misconstrued. It doesn't matter who's making the larger amount.
That's good.
It's just that both are contributing.
We're in
Because
this together.
depending on your background,
Mhm.
you may be the wife who maybe has a higher education
Right.
and has a higher paying job.
Right.
Or you may be a stay-at-home mom.
Wow.
You're contributing, but you're still contributing, right? The husband, you may be the breadwinner. You may be the
Yeah.
one that's bringing in whatever the
Yeah.
number of figure salary is, and so the majority of the bills are getting paid because of your income.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about here. Right, we're
Well-
talking about both need to be bringing something to the table as well. Don't get
Well,
it misconstrued.
Because also with that, I just wanted to add, because you made me think about something, is that in a relationship, when you've been married as long as we have, there are ebbs and flows. Because there was a season where you were bringing in more than me,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And we worked it together, and we didn't fight over that. And then when I was able to be blessed to bring in more than you, nothing changed.
Right.
Because we had already settled that in our home, our finances are one.
Mhm.
This is how we're going to operate them.
Yes.
So nothing changed, even though our finances changed.
Right. The basics
Come on now.
of the basic fact
Come on now.
was that we talk about our money and we were on one accord
Absolutely.
when it came to our money.
So another thing that we don't really like to talk about, especially in church, sex.
That is a taboo.
My.
It's almost like Mufasa.
But you
It's
know what's
like
funny?
sex.
You know what's funny is that when you said that, it's really only now taboo in places like church.
Mm.
Because remember when it was taboo everywhere,
Yes.
right?
So I often say we'll be watching something on TV, and then a particular commercial will come on, like, right?
Mhm.
And I'll be like, oh my gosh, like who has ever talked about this subject? Like when I was growing up, I don't remember commercials about, this,
Right,
and so,
Right, right.
not necessarily that they're explicit, but they're,
They're
quite-
kind of out there now.
they paint a
Mhm.
clear picture
Mhm.
of what you're talking about,
Mhm.
right? So like you said, now sex is everywhere.
It's everywhere.
They are talking about it even in the school system.
Yeah.
Parents
Cartoons.
have cartoons,
Yeah.
but even in the school system at younger and younger ages, parents now have to sign off on what the health curriculum is like because they're talking about it so much younger. Not that anything is wrong with that. Some
Mhm.
subjects,
Mhm.
I do wish that we were
would
more
get
educated
right.
on growing up in that, but it was a different time, a different time and space and place. But yeah, we have come to that point where we used to see sex taboo, but now it really is everywhere. So
Which-
why not talk about
Exactly.
it in the church
marriage. Well,
and the marriage?
in the marriage, because that's what's crazy is that we'll talk about it everywhere that's open now, but you still have couples that won't have real conversation about
About-
something that's really no longer taboo.
Right. And it's like, well, you're going to have to clear that up, right? We're going to do a whole nother episode
Okay,
on that. Because
okay.
they be like, it ain't the husband be home. It ain't taboo. No, some things are still taboo. In a minute.
Well, I'm just saying,
But
sex
yes,
in general, the
that's why I say,
subject. Okay.
Listen,
okay.
people, baby. they
Nah,
will-
because listen, man, who would have thought? I don't want to go down a rabbit trail, but who would have thought we would live in a world where something called OnlyFans would just be another way to make money? It's not taboo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, don't be no husband and wife with your own an OnlyFans.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But
For,
here's
for
what
me, only is only.
Yes.
Ha!
You're so funny. But this is what I wanted to say when you were talking about
Okay.
that. We have to have a healthy sex life
Say
in
it again.
marriage.
Say it again. Say it for
right?
the people in the back.
And we have to have
Say it.
a
Healthy
sex life.
Come on now. Get it off
in
life support.
marriage,
Yeah.
right?
Hold on.
And,
Can I just get this out of my head?
Okay.
'Cause when you said that, I feel like some people's sex lives in marriage, I'm just seeing somebody like clear because it's dead. It just that was in my head. So I had to get that out because I'd have been thinking about that.
I must say, I was a little nervous. I was looking at the audience like,
yeah. What do you got to say? Go ahead, man. Healthy. I'm
yes.
sorry.
But I mean, that's the thing. There are so many marriages. We have come across so many couples who are not having a healthy sex life.
Okay.
And I don't care what you think. Let me clear the lie.
Say it.
Not having a healthy sex life in marriage is going to lead to infidelity some form.
In some form.
And that form may be another person, but it could also be these other, we have all this technology.
Yep.
So it could lead to porn addictions.
Pornography.
It could lead to, what's it called? Sexting?
Sexting.
I don't even know what the
Sending
stuff's
pictures.
called. Right. So, you know, it
DMs.
can, right. I was going to say flirtatious, interactions with people who are not your spouse. And so it is not healthy. It is not normal to be going on in your marriage.
And let's be clear. Just because you're having sex doesn't mean that your sex life is healthy.
True.
Because every food you eat is not healthy.
We are almost
say it for the people
end
in
of
the
this
back.
podcast.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else. I'm sorry.
No. What I'm saying.
Oh.
And there's we have unlocked 5 more podcasts
I
in just
thought
money
you were
and
about to
sex.
say something else. I was about to get excited.
You thought I was about to
I thought you were about to say, honey, we've been married for 32 years. And let me tell you about the healthiness. I thought you was... I was about to give you a high five. I was like, tell him. But, you took it a different turn. So.
I thought we were, bringing it in for the people on
the
first episode.
But you can't be telling them about healthy sex lives. And don't just let them, without, you don't need to know, but you need to know. How about that? You don't need to know, but you need, what? Talk to me. Talk to me. Come and talk to me.
If the people know anything,
well,
they know that you are intoxicating. I'd rather be with you.
Yeah. You see the look on my face? I feel like
I'd rather be with you.
I want to say something. I say I love you like a big kid loves cake because I don't know if you say fat anymore.
No, you can't say neither.
Okay. You can't say big neither? Okay. See what I'm saying? But I love you like hot sauce. That's all I can say.
There you go.
Okay.
We don't want. We're on this show. We are not body shaming
at all.
We are not.
Wear what you want to wear.
Destroy.
Wear what you. Nobody. Do it till you're satisfied.
Okay. All right. I mean, listen. I wear things to hide and to slenderize, and it may not even be working.
Go for it. But as we are, man, I can't believe.
But I'm just saying, you've unlocked in just these last 20 minutes of our conversation, things that are so vital and so important. And we will revisit these topics and we will talk about them more in depth. We will give you strategies.
Just scratching the surface.
Yeah. We will give you strategies and principles when it comes to your finances as a married couple. Strategies and principles when it comes to having a healthy sex life, having a fun sex life, having a productive sex life in a marriage, right? That because those encounters should be connecting you even the more. They should not be leaving you feeling even further apart. So we will go into
Don't leave the restaurant hungry.
No, don't. Make room for dessert.
Well, so listen,
I'd rather be with you.
We are coming to the end of our time, right? I can't believe it. Episode 1 of the return, put it that way, is back.
Return on the mind. Oh, no, return on the mind.
Okay, so listen, here's what we want you to do. Again, please go to the website.
Yes.
Right?
Dopemarriage.com.
Dopemarriage.com.
Make sure you go through the website. Don't just go to the website.
We got some stuff there for you, baby. Go
through it, right? Yeah. Make sure that you connect with us on all of our social media platforms. My Dope Marriage.
And please hit us up with an email.
Yes.
Comment in the section. Let us know that you're glad we're back.
Yes.
there's some things you want to discuss, because
Yes.
guys, we love to hear from you, because we want to make sure that this is being a blessing in your life.
Exactly. So listen, don't you be a stranger.
Don't
We
do it.
promise we won't be a stranger.
We won't.
We will be back, and we're going to dive into some great things in this season of Dope Marriage.
Be blessed. We love you.
Yes. Bye-bye.